Energizing combo set. Hearty noodle board.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good evening so far. Alright, so, I did part 2 of the Nekomata story, agent story yesterday. And so, we still got part 3 to do. So we're gonna go ahead and start with that. Yeah, let me get this stuff done first. Alright. So they want adventure, suspense, and trendy. There we go. Oh wow, who are you, cutie? Do you want to go out with me? You know, you don't have to be staring at your phone all the time. You can just stare at me instead. Wait, what is this chick doing here? Arg, this is so frustrating. Okay. Guess I can't have a actual conversation with her. Jeez. Okay. What do we need to do for part 3 of Nekomata's story? Looks like it's just going to be the same team I used for part 2. Alright. Just got a message from Nekomata and she wants to meet up at the parking lot. She sounds kind of serious in the text. What happened? Proxy, if a public security officer found out who you are, how long do you think you could withstand being interrogated before confessing? I'm a proxy, not a pyromaniac. I'm just saying, but maybe I'm being too cautious. Ollie's interrogation is concluded. Isn't that a good thing? As things stand, we seem to be getting the answers we need, but my intuition tells me something is wrong. Very few gangsters who roam the streets are willing to reveal things so readily. I'm not sure if it's because public security is more experienced in interrogation techniques, but never mind. Something just feels off. That's why I wanted to talk to you in person. Let's talk inside your store. After returning to the store with Nekomata, everyone listens to her recount her meeting with Ollie.
Miss Nekomata, 11th Precinct has sent over the results of their interrogation. That sneaky dude they found lurking around the hollows is actually from the gang we're going after. He's already flipped. He told us how they sent him out to snoop around because they'd heard about and were interested in our bait.
Oh, and under what circumstances did he give up this information?
Huh? Why do you ask? Is that important?
Of course! If he keeps silent, then there's definitely a connection. But if he gets suddenly angry, then perhaps you misread the situation. Or perhaps you're completely right. If he keeps saying, I can't say, it means there are conditions you have to meet before he'll talk. A gang member capable of hollow exploration like this is certainly no amateur. If he won't spill everything out of desperation, you should be very skeptical about anything he says.
You're so knowledgeable! But the interrogation was carried out by the 11th Precinct, so we only have access to the written report. There's no way of knowing the specifics of the interrogation. And there's something else that's troublesome. If this guy doesn't report back to his gang, it might expose our trap. So, to avoid that possibility, the Precinct decided to immediately use him in a sting to catch the rest of his gang. They asked him to leak info to his gang, saying that the ether resources are legit, and the gangs decided to make a move on it.
Meow. Something about this operation still seems fishy to me. I'll just have to bite my tail and go with the flow for now.
Back to the present in the video store.
That's everything that happened. According to that gang member, the gang tends to use a pretty large group for the robbery. There's a small team of 3 to 4 individuals assigned to handle the transportation and disposal of the stolen goods once the job is done. Ollie's mission this time is to lead a small team along with a defected gang member and capture those involved in fencing the stolen goods. They'll head to the hollow in a little while to carry out the mission.
You don't seem convinced, Nekomata. Is everything okay?
If the gangster's confession was true, then everything should be fine. But, and maybe it's because I grew up in a street gang myself, something tells me we should find out more about that guy first. Since the precinct has already drawn up a plan to capture them, though, neither we nor Ollie have a choice in the matter. I've already talked to him. This time, we're gonna follow him at a distance and play things by ear. If he needs our help with anything, he'll find a way to message us in secret.
Sounds good. Okay, wait. Did I? Okay. It's probably just. Okay. Physical and fire. Okay.
Officer,
A new case.
which alias? Huh? Is something the matter?
Need something? My services.
Officer 148?
Nothing to
It's out. How can I help?
All right.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our team and the main force at the resource point are all in position. Operation Watch and Wait is ready to go.
Roger that. All right, Alberto. You're our informant, so it's time for you to take the stage. Give your boss a call. Yes, sir.
Bro.
Hello? Yeah, boss, it's me.
Bro, this guy is wearing a whole ass orb on his head. And it's even cracked.
Alberto, glad you still remember who's boss. My patience was seconds away from wearing thin after not hearing from you in so long.
Sorry, boss. I had a problem with my carrot, and only just got it fixed. But it's all sorted now.
You better not mess this up. I've got the location that you sent over. Is it the right place?
Don't worry, I got the scoop when I was out gathering intel last time.
All right. We're gonna get the goods now. You go meet up with the vehicles. Out.
I did everything you said, sir.
Okay. Next, you'll take us to the ones responsible for selling the stolen goods.
Meanwhile, not far away.
Proxy, Ollie's group is about to get moving. We should get going too.
Master, please remotely assist Ollie in reaching his destination. I have updated your system with Ollie's location. Please make sure that the path you take with Ollie is unobstructed.
Their path out is blocked by an iron gate.
Detected. An electrical switch that controls the door. I've marked the location of the switch in your system.
It's open! Your virtual assistant is useful after all. Ethereals! We can close the door with that button over there so Ollie will know he should switch paths.
Miss Nekomata, your help from afar is invaluable.
No worries, just keep going. Leave the rest to me.
Combat time.
Sure. Okay, let's make this quick.
No problem.
I'll take it. Try this.
Now, you're the prey. I'll make it painless.
Try this. Yep. Lock. End of the line.
I'm up.
Okay. The final act begins now.
I'm hearing interference on the comms device. Don't stray too far away. How far from the stolen goods are we?
There is a shortcut, but I'm not sure if we can take it. Seems like we're good to go.
Looks like someone's sneaking up behind Ollie and company.
Bandits.
Watch your blind spots.
I'm in. Try this. Got it.
I'll make it painless. Now, you're the prey. Okay.
Nice.
Weird. Why are there bandits here? What happened? Where did they go? Look how the hollow is shifting. Gang set us up. We fell into their trap.
What? What's going on? I thought there were only supposed to be a few of them covering the sail. What are all these guys doing here? This isn't good. We're outgunned.
Everyone, just calm down and get ready to make a break for it!
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
Boss, we rounded up the officers, except for the one leading them.
So, this is what you had planned all along?
Of course it's a trap. Never thought the hunter would become the hunted, did you?
You, don't tell me you...
We're a gang making a living stealing ether resources. We always know where the grass is greener. Killer job like that pops up on internet? You better believe we're gonna look into it. If you ask me, your mistake was being way too eager to get what you want. And trusting the word of a gangster. Anyway, we'd be rude not to accept such a fine gift from public security. Right?
What are you gonna do?
Already shaking with fear. Now, how did a coward like you end up making captain?
All right, Captain. It's time for you to take the stage. Call up your main force and come up with a reason for them to withdraw from the resource site.
What? No way! I won't!
No. Do you still not understand the gravity of the situation? Help us get this batch of ether resources, and I'll let you live. Isn't that a good deal? Or would you rather wait here with these officers, waiting to be fed to the ethereals?
Ethereals! No, don't! You can't feed me to an ethereal!
Hey, boss! I think ethereals really freaked this guy out. Captain, call up your guys right now. The boss's patience is running out.
No, I can't do that.
Huh?
I don't want to be eaten by an ethereal, but I don't want to lose my job either. If I help you contact the main force, I'll be fired and my life will be completely ruined.
So what you're saying is, it's better to just end everything here and now.
No, that's not what I meant either. What I'm saying is, I know another way to get the etheric resources without having to involve the other officers.
Huh. Is that a fact? Sure you're not just, making stuff up?
Of course not. Please trust me. I'm an orphan and was adopted as a kid. I brought up a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me, and I suffered so much over the years. I thought becoming a public security officer would mean having a decent job. But after all these years in the department, I've mostly just been sitting on the sidelines. I'm not that young anymore, and this operation might be the last chance I ever get. But seeing as it's doomed anyway, I should really think about myself first and foremost. As long as the department doesn't know I'm responsible, the blame won't fall on me, even if the ether resources are lost.
How surprising. The kid really does have some will to live. All right then. Lead the way.
On the other side.
Damn it! I knew something smelled fishy! It was all a setup! The gangsters tricked Ollie!
Well, it's already happened. So all we can do now is adapt and respond. But what do you two think about what Ollie just said?
He couldn't really have joined up with the gangsters, could he?
No, there's no way. Remember? Back when we first met Ollie, he was terrified. But he still didn't reveal he was actually a public security officer.
Yeah, like she said. He may be unreliable, but he's got more backbone than I thought. And did his speech to the gangster boss sound familiar to you too?
He's a bright guy. He's definitely planning something. Let's follow him and see what he's up to.
Come with me. Over there.
So well behaved. Keep an eye on the area for me.
Where's Ollie taking the gang members? Proxy, let's catch up!
Well, looks like we're gonna have to fight this guy.
Okay, here's a taste of the abyss. Sure. No escape. The final act begins now.
I'm in. I'll take it.
Okay. Now, you're the prey.
I'm watching.
Alright. Oh, nice.
Is Ollie trying to tell us to use the switch?
Okay, we're here. We've arrived at our destination.
Hey, what is this place? This seems pretty far from where you stash your etheric resources.
Please, just hear me out for a moment. When I was out here earlier, laying out the resources, I discovered this weird spatial displacement phenomenon nearby, happening intermittently.
Are you saying all we have to do is just wait here, and a spatial displacement will bring etheric resources to us from who knows where?
Yes, just a little bit longer, and a miracle is going to happen!
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you getting all sweaty? What's that sound?
Boss, this isn't good. Ethereals! There's so many. Where'd they all come from?
I can't take it anymore!
On the other side.
So Ollie took those gangsters to where he got attacked last time!
Looks like he wants the ethereals to weaken the gangsters, to create an opportunity for us.
We shouldn't let his efforts go to waste. Come on, let's get after him. And the gang members won't let him go. Let's hurry up!
Wait, we did get all three of the observation data things, right? Let's just make sure. Okay, yeah. Alright.
We finally wiped out all the ethereals, boss.
Where'd that sneaky little cop get to, Alberto? How dare he try this kind of stunt on me? I'm gonna skin him alive.
He's over here. We've got him. Come here.
I took you for a jittery coward before. I didn't think you had the guts. You led us to that horde of ethereals hoping they'd take us out. Bet you never thought a bunch of gangsters like us could take them all out, huh?
No. I actually thought of that, but I knew this would be enough.
What do you mean? Make some sense.
What he means is, now I can take you out all by myself! Sure? You guys wanna join me too?
Surprise attack! I'll take it! Hey, hey, hey!
I'll make it painless.
It's authorized personnel only!
Don't blame me if you get hurt. finite claws!
No escape. Now, you're the prey.
Move it!
Wanna know what lurks in the darkness?
Safety first! Got it!
No problem!
Sure, I'll make it painless.
How much longer are you gonna bug me?
That's why you all surrendered, of course.
Dream on!
She's just one girl. Take her out.
Watch out! Get him! She's just some lousy cat.
Oh, did she just kick him in the
Would you care to say that
balls?
one more time?
You stupid cat!
Told you I could take all you out just by myself.
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, you really came.
That animation, dude.
Ollie, pull yourself together. Things are safe now.
Yeah, I know. I'm okay. I'm just feeling a little flustered, you know, having seen so many ethereals.
Those gangsters almost tore you to pieces, but you're still fixated on the ethereals? You really are something. But anyway, you did a pretty good job just now, Ollie.
That's right. If you hadn't thought so quickly to use the ethereals to weaken them, Nekomata might not have been enough to take them out.
Well, you know, now that I think about it, that really was kind of unbelievable, wasn't it? My mind just about went blank once I realized we'd been double-crossed. And I don't know why, but I suddenly thought of what Miss Nekomata said before. Turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon.
So, you figured out the way I do things, and tricked those gangsters the same way I would've? Great work! And thanks to your quick thinking, your lies went a whole lot more smoothly this time.
It's because what I said wasn't all lies.
Yeah?
Well, didn't you tell me that it's best to mix in some of your own personal experience if you want to get someone to believe your lies? Well, I really am an orphan. I was the oldest kid at the orphanage, and I really did have to more or less raise a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me. The reason I chose Argyle's was because of the free tuition, due to family finances.
If your finances were so bad, why didn't you go to a company-affiliated school? I have heard lots of company-run schools offer scholarships. And with your ether aptitude, you probably would have gotten some more lucrative job offers once you graduated.
Some orphans who get out into the real world feel shackled by self-doubt or the distressing memories of their early years. and they happen to find themselves on a path irreversibly in pursuit of money and survival. Of course, I don't mean to say anything bad about people like that. After all, it is what it is. But as an older brother, I never want to see my younger siblings like that. I wanted to become a public security officer so I could stand with my head held high and tell them we can all become amazing people. But I'm no role model. I've done nothing really after all these years. I mean, I've never even been awarded so much as a simple commendation before.
No wonder you were so intent on getting some recognition before. It was all because of this. But I think your wish just might have come true.
Huh?
Good role models aren't defined by the commendations they're awarded, but by the actions they take. You showed ingenuity and bravery during the mission. You not only saved public security from losing those ether resources, but you also arrested all those criminals. Are those not the actions of a good role model?
Really? I did all that?
Sure did. So keep your head up high. Your brothers and sisters, they're all gonna be proud of you too. Anyway, everything's settled for now. So, we'll leave the rest of it to you public security officers to handle.
I didn't think this commission would end up taking so many twists and turns. Wasn't really even worth it.
I don't know if I'll get a bonus this time, but I'll pay both your fees as soon as I get back to the precinct.
I'm sure you'll get your bonus. But as for my cut, I don't want it.
Huh? Miss Nekomata, what are you talking about?
I said you don't have to pay me. Just pay the proxy. Take your bonus and buy those kids something nice. Kids who grew up with nothing cherish whatever gifts they're given. It's just what I found in my personal experience.
We all worked so hard, Nekomata. Are you sure you don't want to get paid?
What's wrong with that? Aren't the cunning hairs always losing on their deals? Been running with them for long enough now. Guess I've picked up on that bad habit of theirs. But Ollie, I have one condition. Remember what you said today, and keeping a good role model for those kids. And if I ever catch even a sniff that you've gone crooked, then you can bet I'll be the first one after you.
Thanks so much! I promise, I'll definitely keep up my end of the deal too.
And just like that, the curtain finally closed on a successful operation. Alright, well, we're getting there. 1 week later.
Proxy! It's me!
Tell me you've come here for something besides another strange commission.
No way. I just came by today to bring you some fresh fish.
Wow, the fresh smell of a new scheme.
Don't be so suspicious, you two. They're from Ollie.
Ollie sent this? Isn't he a public security officer? Where'd he get so much fish?
After he was told he'd be getting his bonus, he said he went back to the orphanage last weekend. He went ahead and told them all the presents were from me, so all the kids went out fishing with him to say thanks.
Wow, isn't that fantastic? Fish is your favorite.
Well, yeah, but don't stereotype us thyroids. Sometimes we want a little variety. Something nicer. Like steak or crab legs. Anyway, I've got way too much now, so I want to share some with you. Take half of it. I insist.
Just then, the door of the video store opens.
Amber, you... What are you doing here?
And to be.
I'm just returning a tape. Ah, proxies. That's a lot of fish.
One of Nekomata's friends gave them to her.
Kind of a response was that?
Hey, Ambi, what do you mean by, huh? Exactly.
Nothing. It's just a little surprising you have friends who give you gifts. Not like the rest of us cunning hares.
Well, of course I do, because I'm actually super popular. Definitely. Enough to call me a role model for the cunning hares.
Yeah, the very role model of a cunning hare.
The very model of a modern major general.
Huh? You just agreed. Just like that?
So?
It's nothing. Ugh, why do I feel like all this was a waste of time?
I'm going back to the cunning hares now, Nekomata. You coming? Want me to carry some fish?
Okay. We'll be going then, Phaethon. See ya!
Well, all things considered, the commission ended pretty well. How about fish for dinner tonight, Wise?
No. Hate fish. Nekomata finishes speaking and leaves. Oh, Wise, why did Nekomata just say that what she did was a waste of time? It's all because of her original goal, right? Oh, I remember now. When Nekomata first got in touch to work with us, it was to get that poker face to admit Nekomata really is a model of the cunning hares. But if Nekomata had not invested so much time in this case, she wouldn't have made friends with Ollie and gotten fish from a friend, and wouldn't have had the chance to brag to Anby about how popular she is. Yeah, so I don't think what Nekomata did was a waste of time at all. We also get fish for free. Yeah, right. What are you going to do with the fish, though? I don't think we can eat them all in one meal. How about trying out a few different dishes? Alright, we are done. Alright, so we can't do any of these other ones yet. There. Oh, there. Ugh. Okay. Alright, what else? Alright, complete Nekomata's agent story. Tactics. Agents use their ultimates 200 times, which is a gold. And inflict attribute anomaly on enemies 200 times with physical agents, which is also a gold. Alright. Alright, well, we still got a little ways to go on our, getting to enter not level 30, so, let's see, okay, we still got these hard missions, let's see, okay, we got a level 28 high risk. Is there anything here? Oh, okay, here's a level 28. And it recommends ice. Okay, yeah, I don't really remember my Sokaku team is. Alright, no. Were we using Billy? Maybe we were. I don't know though. Bro, what the fuck? Okay, where are the teams here? Oh hell, I got the same exact recommendations on this website. Well, maybe those really are the only two teams. Ugh. Well, that wasn't any fucking help. Wait, where does he talk about the teams? I guess that's just what it is. We gotta use. It's Billy and they say Anby, but I tend to use Ching-Yi instead of Anby. So, all right, we'll just go ahead and do this.
Huh? Is something the matter? Need something? My services are expensive. Awaiting further.
Is it work time? Is food included? Fukaku, ready!
Time for some more.
A mission?
Starlight, it's time to shine!
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are. Officer. Ready and waiting.
Okay.
Awaiting.
Is it work time? Is food included?
And then what's the Bang Boo I recommend on that? Okay. Where are we supposed to go? Oh. I think I can feel a strange power up ahead. I don't really know how it works, but I came prepared. Check this out. Ta-da! It's a Resonium. Chain attack, steal 30% more damage. Alright.
Face the consequences. Justice is served. Help is here.
Leave it to Billy.
Understood.
What are you waiting for? Bullet?
Round them up.
Erect.
Following orders.
Billy time!
With pleasure. Here comes the first. Sokaku is here.
Move over! Time for the real show!
Understood.
Leave it to Billy!
Go but no go. pleasure.
E-Ray!
Justice is served.
Why was that bag boo saying don't run?
Face the consequences.
Still got me!
Have you right hand?
Starlight Knights, assemble! It's my turn!
Hold again.
Don't move!
You walked right into this one.
Eyes up! My bullets never lose sight of the target.
Following orders.
again! Let's do it!
Round them up.
Isn't it over? Not good.
Justice is served.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
You walked right into this one. Out you right hand.
It takes a long fucking time to beat.
Here we go again. Let's do it! What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
No use struggling.
Jeez. Man, that took frickin' ever. They wanted me to complete the shit in 4 minutes. It took 10. You're back, Wise. How was your day? It was a bit tough. Were today's commissions really tough? Just take it easy when it comes to work, okay? Take a break when you feel like you're getting overwhelmed. By the way, I texted Nicole earlier today. It took her ages to reply, and she even sent me the wrong message. Seems like she's getting swamped by work. Alas, if we still had our Faithin account, we would probably be able to contact Rain ourselves. But now, I've heard that Rain doesn't just work for anyone because she's a top-notch hacker. If we contact her using our new account, she might not respond to us. Sounds like a big ego here. I wonder if Nicole's got enough pull to ask her for a favor. I wish we'd gotten to know her earlier. Yeah, it's a shame we didn't have the chance to get to know her in the past. But this is our chance, isn't it? It's never too late to make a friend. Either way, once Nicole is free to introduce us to Rain, we'll find out what she's like. Oh, I didn't realize it was so late already. Let's rest for today and discuss things later. Sleep well, Wise. Good night, Belle. Inflict an attribute anomaly on enemies 50 times with Ice Age. Okay. And we are still short. Alright, well. You should rest. That's well, yeah, whatever. Aren't beds and bathtubs sort of the same? Hard to get into at first, then you never want to leave. But that's only half the battle with work. Maybe do something chill today? Wait, what are we talking about here? Oh, another combo. Jeez. It's like as soon as you finish one, they got another frickin' one. Alright. Well, I think it's probably time to switch over to Chaos Child. I haven't done Chaos Child in a while because of the 5.0 update on Genshin Impact. I will be right back. I'm gonna just grab some water. So. Alright, I'm back. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Alright, well, like I said, it's been a while since I last did Chaos Child on the stream, so oh jeez. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what was even happening on this. I don't know.
なんだかんだでお金使っちゃったな。
After we'd bought everything we needed, we'd run through quite a bit of cash.
これは明日から節約生活ね。
Nano sounded kind of happy. She'd been like that for as long as I'd known her. The worse a problem got, the more excited she was to solve it. That was one of the reasons everyone counted on her so much. It was a phone call, but my phone was silent in my pocket, which meant...
ごめん、私。
Nano took her phone out and looked at the screen, then put it back in her bag.
誰？
気になる？
違うよ。出なかっただろ。だから。
川原くんからよ。
川原くん？
うん。時々かかってくるの。いつから学校に来るんだって。
なんだよ。
別に。
Weirdo.
あ、そうだ。ねえ、そういえばさっきのお店で福引きの券もらったわよね。
ああ、そういや。
多分この辺でやってると思うんだけど。
Normally, I'd never pay attention to the things even if I got them, but Nano always did. She was always kind of like a housewife that way.
あれじゃないですか?
Yamazoe pointed to a small tent where a man was outside yelling.
ほら、タクルも行こ
う。僕はいいよ。あんなの昔から当たったことなんてないし、尾上はよく当たってたけど。
I remembered Sarika again.
もうそんなこと言わないで。ね。ほら、一等は最新型ポケコンだって。
Nano had very clearly heard what I said, but she was talking like nothing was unusual at all. It made me feel a lot better.
お願いします。
お嬢さんたち兄弟かい？
わかります？
そりゃあそれだけ仲良さそうならわかるってもんだ。
ねえタクル、私たち家族に見えるって。でも嬉しいけどちょっと残念かな。
はい、じゃあ全部で4回ね。
はい、4回だからちょうど1人1回ね。タクルもやるのよ。
わかったよ。
Sad? Why?
それじゃあ
最初は僕やってもいいかな。ええ、どうぞ。じゃあ行くね。残念です。僕、2等の携帯ゲーム欲しかったのに。
ああいうのは当たらないようにできてるんだよ。そもそもちゃんと当たりが入っているのかどうかもわからないんだ。
そうなの？のの姉ちゃん。
そんなことないわよ。ただそんなに簡単には当たらないでしょうね。でも私はこれで十分。
Nano patted her 24 rolls of toilet paper and smiled. Bro, you're telling me they give as a prize for a lottery toilet paper? Are you fucking serious right now? Yamazoe and Yuto laughed. Only then did I remember that at night, Yuto always used to cry or suddenly break out screaming. The trauma he'd experienced during the earthquake had given him scotophobia, the fear of darkness. But ever since we'd moved, that hadn't happened. Even after he'd lost his sister and adoptive father. Of course, part of that was due to Yuto's own efforts, but it wasn't possible to get over a phobia just by working hard. A lot of it was probably thanks to Nano. Nano had become more of a mother than ever. She was looking out for everyone. That's why Yuto and Yamazoe were able to smile.
はい、タクル。炊飯器で焼いたケーキ食べるでしょ？
あ、うん。
タクルはマウンテンビューがいいのよね。ユウトはミルクで、ウキちゃんは紅茶。
Shit.
あのさ、ノノ。
When I said her name, she stopped what she was doing and turned around. And smiled.
まだそうやって呼んでくれるんだ。
当たり前だろ。ノノはノノなんだし。
The days passed peacefully. Why did I want to be special? I didn't need to be special. I didn't have to be special. Kurusu had always told me that, so why did I only notice now? How stupid had I been? Several more peaceful days passed. Shinjo would contact me once in a while, but all he ever asked was if Sarika had contacted me. That meant that the police hadn't found her either. I couldn't let my guard down, but nobody was capable of staying on edge 24 hours a day. And with everything that lay ahead of me, I couldn't live in fear of Sarika forever. I had some savings built up, but it wasn't enough for 4 people to subsist on forever. I checked the employment sites for a good part-time job. Customer service was out of the question. So was anything involving physical labor. I looked for something that dealt with information, but of course I couldn't find anything. Part of me thought about asking Kunosato if she needed help with Shibuya News, but from the look of her apartment, she probably didn't have enough money to hire me either. No, wait. If we put more ads or something on the Shibuya News page and tried to get some affiliate income. Suddenly there was a knock at the door.
Takuru.
Nano was in the center of the room, sewing something. She tensed up. Only a few people knew about this apartment. Or could it be Serika? I silently motioned for the others to gather in the corner of the room, and softly went to the door and reached out for the knob. But before I could open it, the door flung open from the outside.
なんだ、開いてるじゃん。
は?
Peeking through the door were Arimura and...
Arimura さん？それに和樹も。チャオス、お久しぶりっすね、先輩方。
お前ら、何しに来たんだよ。
あらまたこらまた。全然学校に来ない上、連絡すらくれない先輩方の様子を見に来た可愛い後輩2人に向かって、ずいぶんなご挨拶じゃないっすか？
いや、それには事情が。
なるほど。ふむふむ。ここが先輩方の愛の巣ってわけですか。
Arimura grinned wickedly as she stared at the room.
愛の巣って何言ってるの？私たちは家族みんなで。とにかく上がっていいっすか？お邪魔します。
She came inside without waiting for an answer, or even taking her shoes off. She never did listen to what anybody had to say.
というわけで、遠慮なくくつろいでね、花。
有村、少しぐらい遠慮しろよ。
お構いなく。私、安物のお茶でも気にしませんから。
This girl.
それにしても、これはまた思った以上のボロさですね。世界遺産ものですよ。
At this point, I was wasting my time even trying to say anything.
ユウトもウキも元気そうで何よりね。
お久しぶりです。おかげさまで。
The two of them looked relieved to see the identities of our sudden visitors.
まったく、二人とも相変わらずね。安心したわ。
Nano must have been happy to see them because she had a big grin on her face.
学校の方はどう？先輩たちが来ない以外は普段通りぼちぼちですよ。ねえ、花。
I didn't really care about school, but Nano was the student council president. It must have been bothering her.
っていうか、お前らどうやってここが分かったんだ？
やっぱ気になります？それ。
I'd been trying to keep it a secret, so of course I did.
聞いたんですよ、新庄さんに。
It turned out to be a simple matter.
最初は知らないってとぼけてましたけど、私にそんな嘘ついても無駄だっていうのに ほんと学習しないんだからあの刑事さん。
So he had had no choice but to tell her then.
ってことは一通りのことは。
いやー、やられましたよ。まさか私の能力を知っててのらりくらりとかわされてたとはね。敵ながらあっぱれです。
I knew instantly that she was talking about Sarika. Not saying the name was probably her way of trying to make me feel better. She was more delicate in things like that than you might expect because she'd spent so much time worrying about what other people were thinking.
それにしても先輩も物好きっすね。よりによって隣が。
There was a pounding on the wall before she could finish her sentence.
ダメよ。見た目通り壁薄いんだから全部聞こえちゃうわよ。
聞こえちゃうっていうか聞いてるんじゃないですか。ほらコップとか壁にくっつけて。
More pounding. Maybe Arimura was right.
こら和樹も対抗心燃やして壁殴ろうとしないの。
Just having the two of them here made this place feel like the club room.
そうそう、それでですね、私たちが今日やってきた目的はですね。
Arimura suddenly stood up and left the room.
お？ねえ、花も手伝ってよ。
Now it was Kazuki's turn to disappear. The two of them carried a large object into the room.
ちょっと、これって物質の。
It was the map we'd used to track the case.
なんでわざわざこれをここに。
花がどうしても持っていくって言うんだもん。
和樹が。
うん。先輩たちが後ろでワイワイやっててくれないと円数やってても張り合いがないんだって。でも先輩たちは来ないでしょ。だったらこっちから出向くしかないってなわけで、これからはここが部室ということで一つ。
How selfish could you be? Maybe someone else might let her get away with that, but...
一つって見てわかるでしょ。ここにいきなりそんな大きなものを持ってこられても困るわ。
See? The Empress wouldn't.
でももう持ってきちゃったんで、あとは捨てるなりなんなり好きにしてください。
Nano sighed and shrugged her shoulders. She must have realized she was wasting her time. Hinai Arimura could be a very scary woman to deal with.
それでは反対もないようなので、ここに碧峰学園新聞部出張所の発足式を行いたいと思います。
Arimura took out some Mountain View from the fridge and began to hand it to everyone. I didn't even feel up to complaining anymore.
皆さん準備はいいですか？
Kazuki applauded mechanically, a blank expression on her face.
それでは乾杯！
です。乾杯。
Plastic bottles hitting each other didn't exactly make for a good toast.
どうしたの有村さん。宮代先輩とクルス先輩はここで毎晩しとねを共にしてるわけですよね。しとねって変な言い方しないで。共同生活をしてるのよ。ほら兄弟なんだから普通でしょ。それに優斗とウキちゃんも一緒だし。
Kazuki must have found Arimura's words funny because she was holding her stomach and laughing. I never did understand her sense of humor.
なるほど、4人で一つ屋根の下ですか。楽しそうですね。そうだ花、私たちも一緒にここで暮らそうか。
はあ
？What was she talking about?
あのな、僕たちは別に遊びでここに暮らしているわけじゃないぞ。
そうよ。それにこの部屋にこれ以上人が増えたらとてもじゃないけど暮らしていけないわ。そうですか？寝るところなら何とでもなるし、みんなでお金を出し合えば家賃だって一人頭換算少なくて済みますよ。
For some reason, Kazuki was nodding rapidly in agreement.
そんなこと言ってもだな。
それにほら見てくださいよ、今のこの状態。
Arimura stood in the middle of the room and spun around, her arms outstretched like a stage actress.
ね？
何がね、なんだ。
もうニブチンさんなんだからいいですか？今この部屋の中には男子が2人、女子が4人。いわば宮代先輩のほぼハーレム状態。
Practically means it isn't, though.
おい、お前たち。
Kunosato burst through the door and screamed.
隣で騒ぐなと何度も言っているだろうが、いい加減に。ああ、いいところに。ねえ、あなたも一緒にどうですか？一緒に？またまた話聞いてたんでしょ？みんなで一緒に暮らしませんかって話ですよ。お前頭に虫でも湧いているんじゃないか。どうして私がお前たちと。生活費楽になりますけど。
She fell silent. Wait, was she seriously considering it?
冗談じゃない。どうして私がお前たちと共同生活を送らなければならないんだ。バカも休み休み言え。
See? She shot the idea right down.
とにかくこれ以上やかましく騒ぐんじゃない。次に騒いだら脳に電極ぶっ刺してやるからな。
Kunosato slammed the door shut loud enough to bother the other neighbors. It didn't seem like she was joking.
ほんと相変わらず冗談の通じない人。
お前たちが無駄に騒ぐからだろ。
失敬な。無駄なんかじゃないっすよ。私たちにはれっきとした重大な用が。ああ。 実はね、今日来た理由はもう一つあって。
Arimura slapped her hands together as if she'd only just remembered.
伊藤先輩のお見舞い、行きません？
We'd heard that Ito had been released, but I didn't know that he'd recovered enough to meet with people. He was still considered a person of interest in the case, so they were refusing most visitors, but Arimura said we could get Shinjo to let us in. For his part, Shinjo probably hoped that we could get some information from Ito. And if Arimura was there, we could tell if Ito was telling the truth. I wanted to know how Ito was doing too. We decided to have Yuto and Yamazoe stay with Momose while we were gone. She'd already taken care of Yamazoe before, so we knew it would be safe. Ito's room was on the top floor of the hospital. There were detectives stationed around the floor, but Shinjo must have sent word because they let us straight through.
Ito.
Ito looked up at us from the bed and grinned just a little.
Miyashiro, それにみんなも来てくれたのか。まあな。で、どうだ、調子は。調子か。体調は悪くない。と思う。
I'd expected Ito to be barely conscious, but his color was good and he didn't seem to be in a lot of pain. But
思ったより元気そうでよかった。あ、これお見舞い。果物くらいは食べられるんでしょ？
ああ、悪いな。気を使ってもらっちまって。
It felt like the energy that had made Ito himself had vanished.
それで、
I started to talk and then fell silent. From what I'd heard, Ito had lost all of his memories of the incident. I wanted to see if that was true, but how to ask?
ゆいちゃんのことだろ？覚えてるのか？一応な。刑事さんにも聞かれてるしさ。
I couldn't tell if he was smiling or crying.
ごめんな。俺がちゃんと守ってやれれば、ゆいちゃんだって助かったかもしれないのにな。え？
伊藤くん、ゆいが助かったかもってどういうこと？
え？だって俺の目の前で殺されたんだろ？彼女。
What was going on?
悪いな。本当に覚えてないんだよ。俺、この数週間の間、 何があったのか。なんというのか、こう、ありがちな言い方だけど、もやがかかったみたいっていうかさ。だから正直、なんで自分がこんなところにいるのかもわからねえんだよ。
Wait, so does that mean like when he was told what happened, they lied to him? I looked at Arimura. She nodded silently. That meant he was telling the truth. Suddenly, Ito looked around the room in surprise.
あれ？そういえば、尾上はどうしたんだ？なんか静かだと思ったら、あいつがいないからか。何かあったのか？いや。
ちょっとね。学校で居残りだって。
あいつらしいや。
伊藤先輩にもよろしく伝えてくれって言ってましたよ。
そうか。まあ、顔見られないのは残念だけど、そのうち来るよう言っといてくれよ。病室ってのはどうにも退屈でさ。
That is true. Having to stay in a hospital is pretty damn boring. Really sucks. If he didn't remember, there was no need to force him to.
伊藤君。
悪い。久しぶりにいろいろ思い出そうとしたら、ちょっと疲れたみたいだ。
そう。それじゃあ私たち、そろそろおいとまするわ。
わざわざ来てくれたのに、悪いな。
いや、いいんだ。気にするな。
Ito sank down into the bed and smiled at us weakly as we left the room. Unfortunately, it was true that he didn't remember anything. No, he hadn't just forgotten. He'd replaced the bad memories with ones that were better for him. But he was a victim too, in a way. It wasn't right to blame him and force him to confront the truth. I felt conflicted about it, though. Would Nano and I ever truly be able to be friends with him again? I wondered about that as I headed for home. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stop here for tonight. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I do have orchestra rehearsal tomorrow, so I will not be able to stream tomorrow, but I should be back Tuesday, and we will do, excuse me, we'll do, oh, goodness. We'll do ZENLESS ZONE ZERO and more Chaos Child Tuesday, so I will see y'all then. Have a good night.